Shalom, shalom, Akim, it's your brother here, Yakanan. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kodash, Barakathum, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and that taught me this truth. And salutations out there to the hopeful elect, the brothers that are putting in this work diligently, sincerely, and truthfully. To you, I'd like to say shalom. All right, quick in transit video. Hopefully it's uplifting and encouraging to the Akwaf and Akim listening and learning. All right. That's going to go into hopefully your eyes are peeled. I hope you're paying attention basically to the times. What is it, Habakkuk? Was it 2 and 3? You know, though it tarry, wait. All right, for it shall surely come. All right, and every day is getting closer and closer to prophecy. Every day you wake up is a blessed day. All right, because yeah, some people awoke, but some people didn't really awake. You know what I mean? You woke out of your sleep physically, but you still ain't wake out of the darkness spiritually. Okay, you still ain't get your mind renewed. You still don't know who the true power is. You still don't know that you a Hebrew Israelite. All right, it's a blessing to wake up and know that who you are. All right, that's true power. All right, and knowing that you a Hebrew Israelite. All right, and that you know the names of Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, along with other things. All right, you're not deep just because you know the name and just because you know you're Israelite. All right, it's things that got to go with that. All right, it's turning over a new leaf. Okay, turned into a new person spiritually. Hey, that can transform you to turn into a new person physically. All right, whether you was, used to be out of shape and used to eat fast food and used to eat bullshit, used to eat abominations, but now that you walk into this truth, you woken up. The Lord peeled the scale back from your eyes. All right, now you don't eat that type of stuff no more, because in Leviticus it tells us what we can and can't eat, and that might change your body physically. Coming into this truth, well, it should for real. Okay, if you came into this truth and you was out of shape, well, now that you're in this truth and you've been in it for some time, you should be in shape. Your diet should be cleaner. All right, that will help your mind be cleaner. That will help your mind process things smoother. All right, your whole how you used to look at life is completely different. It's completely changed. All right, everything is completely changed once you renewed and you come into this truth. You turn into a new person. Okay. Hey, your circle might change. All right, your regiment in life might change. You used to not read books at all. Hey, now you might read 5-10 pages a day of the scriptures. The things you used to not do, now the little things you do, you take. You cherish those little things, a little time you have. Okay, because time is our greatest enemy right now on this side. All right, when we get to the kingdom, it won't matter at all. All right, but for right now, as humans living in captivity over here in Babylon, time is our biggest enemy, and you can't ever get time back. All right, so spend your time wisely, all right, and spend it preparing, all right, for the kingdom to come. All right, Matthew 6:33, seek ye now the kingdom, and all these things shall be given unto you. So we wake up every day seeing to kiss the Son, which is, pleasing unto Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai. Do things that please the Heavenly Father. Don't do things that please the flesh. Don't do things that please the world. Don't do things that please your friends. Don't live by the quote, I'm going to just do what makes me happy, because that's an emotion that come and go. You should do the things that are pleasing unto the Heavenly Father. Okay? That's what we're living for. We're not living for our flesh. We're not living for this world. Okay? We just kind of passing by this place in hopes that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai has mercy on us for the judgment to come. All right? But, you seen all the new so-called immigrants coming over here from Mexico and these other different countries, by the hundreds of thousands. All right, and I see things already changing as well. I'm seeing people talk about how when you order an Uber car or, you order an Uber on the app, they're now requiring you to have your ID to show proof of your ID, I guess to be that you're an American citizen. So, little by little, things are changing, all right, just because of that. All right, then you got mass oil spills happening. You got mass animals like cows and chickens and, where they lay at, and, mass farmlands, kind of being destroyed. And, it's all set up by design, okay? The so-called white man, Esau, Edom, all right, the enemies of the Most High, the enemies of you Israelites, all right, are coming down with great wrath, as talking about in Revelation 12:12, okay? The love of many waxing colder and colder. All right, you got family, you got brothers that ain't in this truth. Hey, man, it will behoove you to walk with more circumspect. All right, walk with more wisdom. Okay, they're not about to convert over to this truth. All right, and you know when things get harder and they usher in that MOTB, that they about to convert over to the ways of Esau, convert to the ways of Satan, where they got to take that little microchip in their hand or wherever they may take it, and now they're in that society, okay? Because that's the way the society is pushing. Soon the crash of the dollar is going to be, inevitable. It's going to happen no matter what, and soon, people are going to see it. And they've already made their decision, if they haven't already, that they're going to go ahead and side with Satan and side with that MOTB, all right? They're not going to side with the Lord, all right? They're going to, and not take that chip and, maybe face death and maybe be an outcast of society. They're not ready for that, all right? Americans have been, bamboozled, okay, been tricked, been taken advantage of into that this society is the only thing they know. All right, this is all they know, that they depend on Giant and, Aldi's and, whatever grocery store they go to get their groceries. They depend on their mechanic to fix their car. They depend on everybody else to do their job for them. All they got to kind of do is have money to pay it, So when all hell breaks loose and, it's time to pick a side, majority are going to pick the side that they know best. And that's going to be continuing in the ways of this society. All right. Only the men of the Lord, only the elect are going to go ahead and side with being an outcast and being a pilgrim to the earth. Meaning moving to and fro, not really having a set place, but just being ready to leave, at any time and point. Your average American's not ready for that. They kind of move to a place, get comfortable, kick their feet up. They kind of get a new job, get a better job, kind of kick their feet up. That greatness that is, is in our people kind of just is not being used. It's kind of null and void because all they're focused on is just this society and the materialistics of this world. They're not really in tune with their spirituality. They're not really in tune with the truth, and they're not really in tune with their power. Okay, so that greatness that's in them is kind of null and void because they don't know how to tap into it really. All right, but the brothers that know how to tap into it, man. All right, hey, use your greatness every day, man. All right, the Lord wasn't put on this earth to be average, even when He knew He had to die on the cross. All right, even when He knew He had to die for the nation of Israel, the Lord was never just a content man, just content in a spot where there's only so much you can acquire, at a certain level. Once you reach that level, you got to kind of be content with where you're at. We're in this truth. We're striving to be of the elect. We're striving to, push this word and push this truth. And you get to a certain point, is just kind of being consistent in that, going hard in that. We found our call and we found what we're supposed to do. Now it's just about being disciplined. Now it's about being consistent. Now it's about trying to just strive to be great every single day. All right, once you reach a certain plateau and once you reach a certain level. Okay, anybody can reach a high level, but it actually takes a real person, a different breed to maintain that high level. Okay, you can reach it and then fall completely back, or you can reach it and just keep it. But how long can you keep it? You know what I mean? So it's up to you and your dedication, your hard work, and your time and your commitment. How hard you going? How long you're gonna be able to maintain it? Okay, we trying to maintain this truth and maintain this blessing and preach His word, hey, into the end come. All right, Lord willing, the Lord see us through it, man. All right, but best believe it's going to be some hurdles. It's going to be some setbacks. It's going to be some losses that we take along the way. But hey, that's just to make us stronger, to uplift us, maybe to see life from a different viewpoint that the Lord wanted us to see something. Hey, maybe we had to lose something because it was going to hold us back, and the Lord got rid of it for us. Okay, hey, man, you can't ever question the Lord's doing, man. Just know that it's all for the best of our ability, and it's to help us out. Okay, so. With that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Wakakwadash, Barakathum, and double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule well and that taught me this truth. And salutations out there to the hopeful elect, the brothers that are putting His work diligently, sincerely, and truthfully. To you, I like to say, Shalom.